All right, boys, calm down, calm down. I'm back there now, boys. Listen, I know it looks like people are cheating in Battlefield. I know, and maybe people are. There's one clip that surfaced on Twitter, 23 million views. Let's break it down because I have my own opinion. So Battlefield 6 actually is one of those FPS games that a lot of people are enjoying. It seems like a right place, right time for them because it has absolutely exploded this weekend with the early access and the beta. But also because of that, obviously, we're going to have some cheaters, a bunch of cheaters, but also people doing whatever they can to get views. Understandably so. I do the same. The thing is, when people are cheating, you can generally tell, right? But this person posted, and it seems like it kind of is a big bout of controversy. It's an interesting bout of controversy. The reason it's such a big controversy is because I believe it has the community divided. Honestly, I think a lot of people are believing that this person is cheating. I'll get into it. So it does seem like this person named Riley posted this clip, and again, 23 million views, absolutely blew up on Twitter. Seems like it has the community divided. Some people thinking that they are cheating, some people thinking and knowing that they aren't. But all in all, big video, 23 million views, absolutely blowing up on social media. Let me break it down. I'll show you the clip here. Boys, what's going on? This is weird, dude. I haven't been in. Anyway, never mind. Okay, so I know this looks a bit different. Bear with me. I just want to show you my Twitter so you can actually see it. So this person named Riley is the person that uploaded the clip, and we'll get to that. But I have a few reasons why I truly don't believe they're cheating. I actually don't. I'm going to show a couple of the nuances that I think actually leads to them probably not cheating, and then I'll talk about the video and show you why I believe they're truly not cheating. Okay, number one, anyone with their girlfriend in their bio is an absolute degen and probably plays video games 14 hours a day, and it's probably Valorant. And actually, as I see here, it says CS, Counter-Strike. So already they're good at keyboard and mouse games. They have Counter-Strike in their name. They have an anime girlfriend, or at least, well, anime girlfriend. So already they're disproven for cheating. I think they're just absolute degens. But let's continue. And it seems like they do have a Twitch here. So let's open this, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe they did cheat. It seems like Riley's banned on Twitch. I don't. Okay, well, I'll have an update on that. I'll go look around and snoop. But either way, if you open Riley's channel, you can actually see that they have a bunch of different aiming fast in MW3, graduated from Battlefield, 7 minutes and 20 seconds of Battlefield clips. And I'm going to show you a few now and show you that this isn't the first time Riley has done this. So as you can see, Riley has crack aim and obviously is doing this as a ploy to garner views. Okay, number one, that makes sense. It's tried and tested. And number two, it's tried and tested by Symphony. Watch this clip and I'll show you that Symphony did this first in Warzone.
Middle, nice one more. There we go. Take care of your
Now, another point number 3 or 4, has been accused of cheating multiple times before. Still uploads after these days of cheating. They would be absolutely banned if they were noticed to be cheating. These games, of course, some of them don't work very well. The anti-cheats don't work very well, of course, absolutely. But CS and Valorant have great anti-cheats, especially Face It on CS. And Call of Duty, as bad as the anti-cheat is, if they were playing MW3 enough and Black Ops 6 enough, they would be banned. They would be banned. What they're doing is heavy flicking. If someone's seen that in a kill cam, that would instantly be reported and they would be investigated. So I truly do believe that Riley is not cheating, but let's continue. There's more. There's also this clip here of Riley proving that they're not cheating, obviously with the hand cam. So we'll take a look at this. And as you can see, it does match. I'm not going to slow it down and one by one check, but the thing I'm noticing is you're going to see the big flick, and then you're going to see the micro adjustments on his hand. Watch. See? You're seeing slight micro adjustments after the flick. I'll get into why I think that's totally disproven him cheating, but just notice that right now. Let's get into the clip that made Riley famous. 23 million views. There are some quote retweets that have like 100K likes, 40K, 135K, 8K, 4K, 37K. A lot of people believe this person is cheating or believe they're not cheating. I'm going to disprove the whole cheating thing. I don't believe Riley is cheating. And with everything I've said so far, obviously it shows that Riley's not cheating. But I'm going to explain why I guess I should probably tell you why I believe I have enough credibility to tell you if they're cheating or not. So again, in my previous video with Battlefield 6, I explained that I did play a bit of amateur pro Call of Duty. Now, did I go and win tournaments on LAN? Absolutely not. I'm in an island to the right of Canada. My ping is 90 when I compete online. But we did make it a few stages in the Challengers Cups. I feel like I played well enough to understand when someone's cheating and when someone's not. Let me add, I've also played at a decent, I would say an above average level at most FPS, and including CSGO and Valorant, where I peaked Diamond in Val. And then also with Call of Duty, I mean, Black Ops 2, I peaked Master. I've been playing competitively in Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. And that also includes playing on keyboard and mouse when Warzone dropped and kind of getting used to the whole mouse and keyboard with Call of Duty. So without yapping too much, I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I've played a lot of FPS games on keyboard and mouse and controller. You can tell when someone's cheating. The reason you can tell when someone's cheating is because with these flicks, you're noticing these micro adjustments, which I'll explain. When someone's cheating, there's no micro adjustments. They're instantly on where they need to be. The recoil is perfect. Now, I would like to see Riley do this with something with bad recoil. That's what I would want to see. I don't care about the hand cam. I don't care about all this shit. Just show me what you're doing right now with a gun that has a lot of recoil, because right now Riley's using, it looks like an M4A1 or something like that that does not have much recoil. If it was like an AN64 or something like that, that would be like an AK or something like that. I would like to see that, because that's where you see if someone is a true aimer or they're really just flicking and they don't have to worry about recoil. Because if you have to worry about recoil, you're flicking super quick, you're micro adjusting with your mouse, and you're pulling down at the same time. That's where it gets weird. And if he was doing this with a very recoil intensive gun, I would say then it becomes suspicious. But yes, so I played enough hackers. I played enough people that weren't hacking to know who is hacking or not from a base level. Whether you believe that or not, that's perfectly fine. I believe my gut, and my gut says Riley is not hacking.
Oh my God, you did.
Let's get into it. Okay. So number one, this is the clip I wanted to show you because this is the most obvious form of non-hacking. So number one, you can't see the mini-map much, but this mini-map is going to show, oh, you guys can't see it at all. I'll move my camera here. So you guys can't see this mini-map at all, but for Riley, he can see that whole mini-map. He can tell that there's probably 3 people here. He's seeing them all in his vision. When you're shooting at someone and you're doing this crack aim stuff, because I've done it before just for show on stream and stuff, we're going to put it down to 0.5 speed. Okay, so this is exactly where we were. So they're going to turn left, and they're going to miss a bunch of bullets on this guy. They're going to flick. Watch. Okay, number one, missed a bullet. Automatically, you're not cheating. You're not missing a bullet if you're cheating. But okay, fine. Okay, he's going to kill him here. Number one, this is why it's important, okay? So this is number one thing. Misses a bullet there. Kills him in a few bullets. Sure, whatever. Kills him in a few bullets. That's going to happen. He's probably weak. This is the second point that I'm going to make in this video that is important. This gun keeps shooting while there is an enemy dead. There's nothing to be shot there. An aimbot or some kind of wall hack aimbot would not keep shooting. They would instantly transfer to the next one as soon as the last hit marker was hit. So right off the rip, he shoots at least 2 more bullets over there before flicking all the way to the right. And this is the most important part. Not only does he flick to somewhere the people are not, but he also shoots bullets. He shoots 3 bullets there. Look at that. He shoots 3 bullets after that transfer at absolutely nothing. At absolutely nothing. And then micro adjusts here because he just knows people are over here. Boom. Micro adjusts, hits a few shots, great shots, and then is going to micro adjust down to the one on the bottom right. Boom. Misses. Doesn't instantly hit. This is important. He micro adjusts and it lands here. It would land here 100% of the time if Riley was hacking. Riley is not hacking. I've done this. You micro flick. You flick here you full flick and then you micro adjust. He just missed 3 bullets. How are you guys thinking this guy is hacking? This guy is not hacking. He just missed like 5 bullets and you're thinking he's hacking, and then he's going to flick to the last person because he sees the red dot. Like, you actually have to be 80 if you think this guy is hacking. Boom, done.
My.
Keep shooting after he kills him, by the way.
Oh my.
If this was an aimbot, now, that's exactly when it would stop shooting and it would probably flick somewhere else, or he would or he would detoggle. And then it wouldn't do anything, and he'd be able to run forward. Okay, this is that one that everybody likes to quote. This is the one where he looks at someone through the wall. Number one, Riley is probably not looking at the wall. He's probably looking at his minimap. On the minimap, you can blatantly see that it shows someone here and here. He sees that there's people over there. If you've played any competitive game at even an amateur level, when you're shooting at someone, you're about to finish shooting someone, your brain is micromanaging yourself to your minimap to check to see where everybody else is. He knows at all times where people are, if he's actually good at video games, which obviously he is. I've seen his YouTube videos. He's good at video games. So he kills this person, hits most bullets, which is actually really good. It's great shots at O'Reilly, and then flicks all the way left. Reason being, he knows there's people to the left. He just gets lucky with someone being behind the wall. Watch. Misses a bullet right at the rip there. And he doesn't even aim where the person is, right? So he knows right here that there's someone over here. The mini-map showed that. Look, the mini-map shows that there's someone to the right of C. And I think there was actually another one like around here right before that, right? Yes, there. So you can see. So then when he flicks all the way to where this guy would be on the right of C. That's it. But there's a wall there, by Blue. There's a wall there. Yes, he didn't know there was a wall there. He probably didn't assume there was a wall. He was just going to start shooting because he's seen on his minimap there was someone over there. So he was doing some crack shit to get views. Now, when he comes across, he wasn't even shooting in the right place. And this is the last one I'm going to show you. I'm sure there's more. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed. This one, you're going to see him miss a few hip fire bullets, which would never happen on an aimbot. Because 1, you don't hip fire on an aimbot. And 2, you wouldn't miss a bullet. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, until he hits. He misses 3 to 4 bullets before he even hits. And then after that, he misses about 4 bullets before actually hitting the enemy. And then with the transfer, he over transfers. And then he micro adjusts back. Am I faded, or is this just not hacking? This just isn't hacking. It's a perfect storm of everybody's all super right wing, whatever. So you have a cat girl that's actually a guy in the voice that has an anime profile picture, post doing crack aim like Symphony did fucking 5 years ago, and it's just a perfect storm because Battlefield's massive. And oh, let me add, Battlefield and COD players have been on controller for 1,000,000 years, and nobody in Battlefield has ever seen this. Nobody has ever done this in Battlefield. I'm sure they have, but to a mainstream level. So I can understand where these Battlefield veterans are coming out like, oh, Call of Duty's ruining it. Call of Duty guys are ruining it. I get it, sure, whatever, but the same thing happened in Warzone to Call of Duty because we always played on controller, and then in MW19, everything switched from console over to PC, and that's when Warzone dropped, and that's when you started seeing Symphony and Tim the Tatman and Nick Merck's on controller, but all those guys started to play, and Symphony was doing his crack aiming shit. It was the first time we've ever seen in Call of Duty crack aiming that was like on a mainstream level, you know what I mean? So this is a culmination of a bunch of brain dead people that have no idea what hacks are and how hacks work. That's all it is. So to wrap it all up, Buzz, Riley's not cheating. There probably are cheaters in Battlefield, but come on, like it's not that common. It's an early access. This is not cheating. You know, there are cheaters, but this was not cheating. But if you think it's cheating, let me know in the comments. I'm excited to see the hate comments next to the OSRS you're doing sand crabs wrong. So let me know what you think. Otherwise, you like this video, you probably like this one because, you know, a crypto scam and one of the COD fathers, and this is a FPS game. I don't know. Just trying to keep you around for the algorithm. All right. See you guys.